Before the world called him the richest man alive, before Microsoft became a household name, there was just a boy. A boy obsessed with a strange new machine called a computer. But how did this boy transform curiosity into an empire worth billions of dollars? Was it luck? Was it pure genius? Or was it something else entirely? This is the untold journey of Bill Gates, from zero to building one of the most powerful business empires in history. A story of ambition, strategy, and a relentless vision that changed the world forever.
One shot, please.
Don't sweat the technique.
Mostly I love software. I do remember at the private school I went to, there were other kids whose families were better off. Like they had a Porsche or something, but it wasn't. Wasn't that big of a deal. My thing was that I just loved doing software, I loved hiring people, and I was stunned when it ended up being so valuable.
October 28, 1955. Seattle, Washington. William Henry Gates III is born into a comfortable, middle-class family. His father, a respected lawyer. His mother, a strong businesswoman and community leader. From the outside, a normal childhood. But inside his mind, a storm of curiosity, a hunger for something big. Then, in 1968, at just 13 years old, Bill touches a computer for the very first time. Not a sleek laptop like the one you're watching this on. No, this was a massive, intimidating machine, the size of a refrigerator, with blinking lights and endless lines of code. Most kids his age were playing baseball. Bill? He was playing with code. Hours turned into days. Days into nights. And then, he did something that hinted at the man he would become. Bill and his friends discovered a flaw, a backdoor, inside the school's scheduling system. They didn't just exploit it, they rewrote their own destinies. Imagine being a teenager, sitting in a dark lab, typing commands to give yourself access to the best classes, the longest computer time. It was mischief, yes, but it was also strategy. And this little stunt revealed something huge. Bill Gates wasn't just a coder. He was a tactician. By 1973, Bill entered Harvard. Brilliant. Ambitious. Surrounded by the best minds. But guess what? He wasn't interested in becoming a lawyer, or a doctor, or a Wall Street banker. Because in the corner of his mind, one question kept burning: what if every home had a computer? One day, Bill read an article about a strange little machine called the Altair 8800. It was the world's first personal computer kit. And in that moment, he saw the future. Bill picked up the phone and called his childhood friend, Paul Allen. The two of them made a bold, almost reckless decision: drop out of Harvard. No degree. No safety net. Just a dream. They named their new venture Microsoft. Why Microsoft? Because they were writing software for microcomputers. Simple name. Big ambition. They weren't building a product. They were building an industry. 1980, IBM, the king of the computing world, was desperate. They needed an operating system for their new line of personal computers. They came knocking on Bill Gates' door. And here's the twist: Microsoft didn't even have an operating system. So what did Bill do? He made a move so brilliant, so bold, it changed business history forever. He bought an existing system from a small company, QDOS, for just $50,000. Then, he licensed it to IBM. Not sold. Licensed. Which meant Microsoft kept the rights. Every IBM PC shipped with Microsoft software. Every competitor who copied IBM's design also needed Microsoft. That single decision didn't just make Bill Gates rich. It made him a gatekeeper of the entire PC revolution. In 1986, Microsoft went public. Overnight, Bill Gates became a millionaire. By 31, the youngest billionaire in history. And the empire kept growing. Windows became the standard. If you owned a PC, chances are you were running Microsoft software. They didn't just dominate the market, they became the market. But with power came controversy. Antitrust lawsuits. Headlines calling Microsoft a monopoly. The government accused Bill Gates of crushing competitors. And yet, even through the storm, Microsoft held its crown. Today, Bill Gates is no longer the CEO of Microsoft. He's a philanthropist. Through the Gates Foundation, he's given away billions to fight disease, poverty, and inequality. From a curious boy hacking school computers to the architect of a software empire. Bill Gates' story isn't just about technology. It's about vision. The vision to see what others can't. The courage to take risks others won't. And the strategy to turn zero into billions. So here's the question, what's your vision? And how far will you go to make it real? Start with curiosity, not money. Bill's obsession with computers began long before there was any promise of wealth. Passion fueled his mastery. Think beyond the present. While others saw the Altair 8800 as a hobbyist's toy, Gates saw the birth of a new era, personal computing for everyone. Take bold risks. Dropping out of Harvard to start Microsoft wasn't safe, but big rewards often come from big risks. Strategic thinking beats raw talent. The IBM licensing deal wasn't about coding, it was about vision. Gates didn't sell the software, he licensed it, keeping control and future profits. Reinvent yourself constantly. From tech mogul to global philanthropist, Gates proved that real success is evolving with purpose. Bill Gates' journey isn't just a story of technology, it's a blueprint for ambition, strategy, and reinvention. He didn't wait for opportunity, he created it. His vision turned a teenage hobby into a global empire, and later into a force for good. The real question is, what bold vision will you turn into reality?